Have you ever felt that everyone around you was better than you? Stronger than you? Smarter than you? Faster than you? What if I told you that the biggest mistake you can make is believing those thoughts? Because sometimes the person who doubts you the most is you. And today's story is about a tiny rabbit who thought he was the weakest animal in the jungle. But one day, something happened that shocked the entire jungle. Even the mighty lion couldn't believe it. And what the rabbit discovered changed his life forever. So stay with me until the end, because this story might change the way you see yourself. The rabbit who compared himself to everyone. Deep inside a beautiful green jungle lived a little rabbit named Rocky. Rocky was small, very small. In fact, whenever he stood next to other animals, he looked like a fluffy cotton ball with ears. The jungle was full of amazing animals. There was Leo the lion, Bobo the elephant, Milo the monkey, Zara the zebra, and Coco the cheetah. Every animal had something special. Leo was strong, Bobo was huge, Coco was fast, Milo could swing from tree to tree. But Rocky thought he had nothing. Every morning he would look around and sigh. "Look at Leo," he would say. "He can scare everyone with one roar." Then he'd look at Coco. "She can run faster than the wind." Then he'd look at Bobo. "He could probably move a mountain." Rocky would stare at his tiny paws and whisper, "And I'm just a rabbit." One day Milo the monkey overheard him. Milo scratched his head and laughed. "Just a rabbit?" He pointed at Rocky's giant ears. "Those ears are bigger than satellite dishes." Rocky rolled his eyes. "Very funny." Milo grinned. "If aliens ever come to the jungle, you'll hear them first." Rocky couldn't help but laugh. But deep inside, he still felt small. One sunny morning, Leo the lion called all the animals together. "I have an announcement." The animals gathered around. Even the parrots stopped gossiping for a moment. Leo stood proudly on a rock. "Next week, we'll have the Great Jungle Challenge." Everyone cheered. The challenge would test strength, speed, intelligence, and courage. The winner would receive the Golden Jungle Crown. Immediately, excitement spread through the jungle. Coco started stretching. Bobo lifted giant logs. Milo practiced swinging. Rocky quietly walked away. He already knew he couldn't win. That night, he sat alone under a tree. I shouldn't even participate. Just then, an old tortoise named Oliver slowly approached. Very slowly. Extremely slowly. Actually, Rocky almost fell asleep waiting for him to arrive. Finally, Oliver reached him. "Why are you sad?" Rocky explained everything. Oliver listened carefully. Then he smiled. "You know what's funny?" "What?" "You think everyone else is focusing on their strengths. They are. No, they're focusing on their weaknesses." Rocky looked confused. Oliver continued. "The lion worries he's not fast enough. The cheetah worries she's not strong enough. The elephant worries he's not smart enough. The monkey worries he's not brave enough." Rocky's eyes widened. "Really?" "Of course." Then Oliver chuckled. "Even I sometimes wish I was faster." Rocky laughed so hard he nearly rolled down the hill. A week later, the jungle was buzzing with excitement. The first event was strength. Bobo the elephant won easily. The crowd cheered wildly. Rocky tried lifting a log. The log didn't move. Instead, Rocky slipped and landed upside down. His legs wiggled in the air. The monkeys laughed so hard they almost fell out of the trees. Rocky felt embarrassed. The second event was speed. Coco the cheetah flew across the field like lightning. Rocky ran as fast as he could. But compared to Coco, he looked like a carrot rolling downhill. Again, everyone laughed. Rocky's confidence dropped even further. Maybe he really was useless. But then came the third event, an intelligence challenge. Animals had to solve puzzles hidden throughout the jungle. To everyone's surprise, Rocky performed well. His sharp observation skills helped him find clues others missed. Still, he didn't win. When the scores were announced, Rocky was near the bottom. His heart sank. Maybe he truly wasn't special. But the biggest challenge was still ahead, and nobody knew it would change everything. As evening approached, dark clouds filled the sky. Suddenly, a violent storm hit the jungle. Trees swayed wildly. Branches snapped. Animals rushed for shelter. Then a loud cry echoed through the forest. Help! It was Leo's young cub. He had become trapped in a narrow cave after a landslide. The entrance was blocked with rocks. The animals gathered quickly. Bobo pushed the rocks. Nothing happened. Leo clawed at them. Still nothing. Milo tried squeezing inside. Too tight. The opening was too small. The cub was trapped. Fear spread through the crowd. What do we do? We can't reach him. Even Leo looked helpless. For the first time, the king of the jungle didn't know what to do. Rocky stared at the narrow opening. Then something clicked in his mind. The opening was too small for large animals, but not for him. His heart started racing. No, he whispered. Then another thought appeared. What if I can do it? Immediately, fear answered back. What if you fail? What if you get stuck? What if everyone laughs? Rocky took a deep breath. Then he remembered Oliver's words. Everyone has weaknesses. Everyone has fears. The difference is whether you let them stop you. Rocky stepped forward. I'll go. The animals looked shocked. You? Asked Leo. Rocky swallowed nervously. Yes. Without waiting for approval, he squeezed through the opening. The tunnel was dark, narrow, and scary. At one point he almost turned back, but he kept moving. Finally he reached the frightened cub. It's okay, Rocky said. I'm here. The cub smiled. Together they carefully moved through the tunnel. Minutes later they emerged safely. The entire jungle erupted with cheers. Leo rushed forward and hugged his cub. Then he looked at Rocky, the tiny rabbit. The rabbit who thought he was nothing special. The rabbit who had just done what no one else could do. That night, all the animals gathered around a huge celebration fire. Leo stood before everyone. I've always believed strength meant being the biggest and strongest. He looked at Rocky. Today, I learned something different. The crowd became silent. Leo continued. Every animal has unique abilities. What looks like a weakness can become a strength in the right situation. The animals nodded. Rocky felt something he had never felt before. Pride. Not because he was better than everyone else, but because he finally understood his value. Oliver slowly walked forward. Again, very slowly. One monkey whispered, "By the time he gets here, next year's challenge will start." Everyone laughed, even Oliver. Then the old tortoise smiled. "Rocky, tell everyone what you've learned." Rocky looked around the crowd. Then he spoke. "I spent my whole life wishing I was someone else. I wanted to be stronger, faster, bigger. But if I had become someone else," he paused, "I wouldn't have been able to save Leo's cub." The jungle became silent. Rocky smiled. "I wasn't weak. I was different. And different was exactly what the jungle needed." The animals cheered louder than ever. From that day forward, Rocky never compared himself to others. He still admired them, but he no longer believed he was less valuable, because he had discovered a powerful truth. You don't need to be like everyone else to be important. You don't need to be the strongest, the fastest, or the smartest. You simply need to recognize the gifts you already have. Because the moment you stop underestimating yourself, you begin discovering what you're truly capable of. And sometimes, the smallest rabbit can accomplish what the biggest animals cannot. So remember, never underestimate yourself. The ability that changes your life may be the very thing you've been overlooking all along.